Hello, I'm Robin Feicht of Stampin' Country, and welcome to my stamping studio. Today we're going to do the center step card. It's a fun fold, it's cheerful and playful, so I wanted to keep with the theme. So we're going to use the Up, Up, and Away stamp set. You can see the flight, and then we're also going to use the new Everyday Enchantment designer paper, which I'm pretty excited about. You can earn this free for celebration. You ready to get stamping? Let's go. With any fancy fold card, you want to start with the folds and the cuts. So we need 2 cuts. Those cuts are going to be 1 inch from the edge. So I'm going to line up my cutter at 6.5, and I will go to the 1. And then I'll just move over to the 1 inch. And we'll cut the same length. The next all-important part of a fancy fold card, and this is the center step fold, is the scoring. So for that, we're going to use our Simply Scored. I have my markers in place. We're going to score our first score lines to the cut line. So we're going to score at 1 and 2 and 6.5. We'll repeat the process on the other side. It's actually, I'm going to just take the other end of it here. So if you flip it, it'll be the 10, the 9, and the 5.5. Then we're going to go back where we were, and I want to score between the 2 cut lines at the 5.5 inch mark. I don't know if you can see that. You have 2 score lines up here, and then 1 down here, and then you have 2 down here. When you fold your card, you want to fold it so that the first 2 score lines are folded into mountains, the second 2 will be your valleys, and the top 3 will be mountains. That will give us our card, and it'll fit in an A2 envelope. Let's stamp our images. We're going to use a piece of very vanilla cardstock that's cut at 1 3/4 by 4 inches. We'll stamp our baskets sort of randomly. This is soft suede ink. And we want a couple balloons from the set. I'm going to do one in Poppy Parade and one with Calypso Coral. I love these 2 colors. They're so bright and cheerful. And then we want to stamp our little tail. We'll stamp that with Lucky Limeade. Don't rock your tail. I actually have to flip this one. We're ready to add the clouds. To get the clouds, I'm going to use a stamping sponge, which I've quartered, Pool Party ink, and then I've just punched a scallop circle with my 1 3/4 inch scallop circle punch. This is going to be very random. I've showed you this in other videos. To make the clouds, we're just going to sort of wiggle this around. Until we're satisfied with our image. I think we need a little bit more there. And we're just sponging on our ink. Let's add just a bit more there. So we have a nice cloudy image with our balloons. Also from our Up, Up, and Away stamp set, I've chosen a sentiment, and this one is the sky's the limit. You could also say miss you, or happy birthday to you, or up in the air over you. I'm going to stamp this on Calypso Coral cardstock with Poppy Parade ink, and we'll punch it with the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, centering it. Just went flying everywhere. I'm going to give a little bit different mat, and this is the postage stamp punch with Poppy Parade. All that's left is our ribbon, and I chose this because it's so light and it's so airy, It's free with celebration. You can earn it for free. It's the Everyday Enchantment Organdy ribbon. Now, you want to cut a fairly big piece of this because I'm going to wrap it around a number of times. I think you probably don't want precision on your bow because you want it to look like it's floating on air, and trim any odds and ends. Okay, now you've seen it done. Now it's your turn to make a center step card. Thanks for shopping at Stampin' Country and have a fabulous day.